Good morning, another episode of Walking with Grass Pepper. Today it's a little wet though. As they say, you don't say it's a little wet. There's a lot of rain coming today. But that doesn't stop you, as long as you got an umbrella. The best umbrella is the big large ones. You can either get a golf umbrella or go to Bunnings and pick them up for $15. I just don't think those tiny umbrellas are worth it because up here the rain comes sideways. But otherwise it's going to be a beautiful day. It'll rain for the first part of the day here, this time of the year, and then after lunch, immaculately beautiful. It's going to be awesome after lunch. Wow, look at this already. They've already got a sinkhole here when they laid the new grass. Amazing. Shows how skilled the workers are to pick up. There's a sinkhole there. So there's a big lot of rain coming, so let's see how much it deteriorates by camera views. It's coming up from Babinda Innisfail. But the rain doesn't stop people from coming and getting a magnificent coffee down here at Muddy's. It's absolutely awesome. Just have a look out there. Amazing. I don't know if this camera picks it up, but you can see the actual rain difference from where it's falling and where it's not. Absolutely fantastic. Even though it's raining's still excellent day fishing. Could you imagine? The fish live in the water, so it's not going to bother them except for the fresh, which is better because then that'll be for you to go to the mouth of the river where the fish will be going to avoid any fresh water. You got Muddy's. There's quite a few people in getting the free water showering at Muddy's there. You got the tamarind tree there with tamarinds on it. There's fresh tamarinds there. See how awesome it is today. There's a few parrots around, lorikeets. See? Lovely rainbow lorikeet. The rain ain't gonna stop them from getting fruit or nectar out of the lovely flowers. And you've got the gym equipment there. to the woods. And all the birds. So as you can see, we've walked quite a fair distance. A lot of helicopter activity today for tours, airplanes leaving, and you can see how slowly the rain's been coming in. The wind is quite light today, but it comes in a little bit of a swirly pattern. Currently around 23 degrees. It's good to see our flags are up again. The beautiful Australian flag where men and women died for this flag to protect us and make Australia great. That's why so many people want to come to Australia, because it's better than the place where they're living. But soon, imagine, they don't have windscreen wipers on these choppers, and the pilot is just amazing, because it's going to get really heavy in rain. You can see the trees have blossomed up there already. It's good. Here comes the rain. See, no one's on the gym equipment because it becomes too slippery and cold to hand on to. Now it's getting heavy, but that's okay. But that's why we do it. That's why I've got an umbrella. It's going to be heavy, and I expected it today. But just remember, without the rain, we won't have a rainforest. So we need this rain more than anything before the summer comes, in case we get longer breaks between the rain. See the pelican enjoying the rain? Aha! If the pelican can enjoy the rain, so can we. He's got his mouth wide open, catching fresh water to drink. How cool is that? I wonder where all his friends are. I bet you they're hiding underneath the pier. But yeah, he's doing the right thing. He's got his mouth open, catching all the rain. Awesome. Watching nature is just awesome. And his friends are underneath, more than likely. So this rain will last for a little bit longer now. We're getting into the thick of it. It's probably going to be about half an hour or so. But no, what a good time. As they say, this is great weather for ducks or orias. It's a perfect weather for ducks. Little wayward pigeon having a shower. See, when the pigeons have their feathers up like that, they're just usually having a bath. All the restaurants are quite busy for a Saturday morning compared to the other Saturday mornings that you've seen. I do have shoes on, different set of shoes today, so that when they get wet it's easier for them to dry. But it's always good to have a good gripping set of shoes. Obviously the rain's on, so the refi's not activated yet. There's people there, but no one's going to go in the refi. There's still people in the lagoon. Oh my god, it's awesome. Let's go for a walk. Check it out. Remember, all the barbecues down here are free. We also have rubbish. You just got to sort your rubbish out. Please don't leave it behind like I see some people. There's a good ad on Instagram at the moment showing how people think that it's fine just to leave their rubbish there. There is no cleaner that's going to come along and clean up after. Again, this is the lagoon, open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Just remember, please take your rubbish with you. This is perfect because we can get right underneath the main attractions, they say. That's what makes me laugh, when people are in the water and they have an umbrella on their head. Does it make sense? Not really. You're going to get wet anyway. Look at all the rubbish people are dumping behind there. It goes straight into our system. Easy, the bins are here. We're not in any other country. There's bins. Please put your rubbish in the bins. Then you got the picturesque view. What I mean is, look at it all. It's all along here. People are just super lazy. Yes, some of it comes from the river itself. But majority of it's just lazy people who just think, oh, I dropped it over the side, I can't get it. When there's bins literally every couple of meters. Look at that. You can't tell me that that's lovely rare steak stick there was just floating around. It's actually come directly from the lovely boardwalk. Okay, look at it. See, we get many different species of birds down here, and I went through them all in previous videos. There's our bin chicken, ibis. And our sandpipers. Just look at everything. Look at how much. It is absolutely awesome. You can't ask for much better, even in the rain. It's not cold. It's just perfect. Or you can fall over, not realizing that Yes, the grass does get soft when there's water there. Are you okay, my dear?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look at the total difference, but still magnificent. You can really hear it on the roof. Don't worry, I'm getting a little bit wet below, but that's to be expected because it's raining. We'll go up inside today just to avoid a little bit of the rain because the wind has picked up. The wind's picked up quite a lot actually. But you can definitely hear the rain. So you got Howling Jays here. Awesome. They do happy hour from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. $5 beers, $5 tequilas. Just remember, no bikes up here, no smoking allowed on the pier. And as I said, this is one of the last places you can come cuddle the koala in Australia. Quite busy. They have activities for the kids as well. There's your pricing for it. Absolutely worthwhile coming down whilst you've got the last chance to do this. And you get a taste of the aquarium. And that one is located directly from the lagoon next to Howling Jays at the pier marketplace. You can scan the QR codes. Just remember, all QR codes are scannable. There's restaurants that have been closed for a while now that should be open. Look at that boat. Oh, the ship. Someone's restored an old naval ship for themselves. Absolutely amazing. Cool, we didn't get any water on there. But again, yeah, it's just that the wind picked up, it's too much rain, too wet. But it doesn't stop you from coming out. Got a nice Italian restaurant here. This is one of my apprentices' restaurants. She's become quite famous for Cairns region for Italian food. And then right next to the Cairns koalas you've got toilets there as well, male and female toilets. And this is inside. How awesome is this? They used to have this end open as well, but for today's reasons, just to slow the numbers down, they haven't got today. You can see all the wildlife inside there as well, just to give you an idea. Again, it's just an amazing place. Come get a massage in the massage chair. First 2 hours, I believe, is free parking downstairs. You can see some of the old buildings that were here in Cairns and how Cairns used to be. just magnificent down here. Sit down, peace. When I'm not talking, it's peaceful. But there's plenty of toilets here. You've got the evacuation plan here as well. Always good to know. The evacuation procedures.
Look at these photos.
You can come down, indulge. If you're into manicures, they do photos here as well. As you know, all awesome. Then they got the oil massages. They're very good. If you come to the backyard for breakfast, they do a reasonably good coffee. But yeah, it's a buffet breakfast. They do lunch and dinner here as well at some of the best prices I've seen in Cairns, which is awesome. You could hire a Porsche for the day. Somebody's already hired out the lovely Mustang that I like. Just remember, you got these run at 65 cents per hour, or you can pay a full day price. Staying here at the pier, awesome. Probably the best decision you'd ever make, because you're right close to the boats. You're right close to the action. It is just like amazing. Where else would you want to be? No, you want to be here in Queensland. That's why there's so many people trying to come and live here. Look, I walk around, no mosquitoes, nothing. It's just beautiful. See, I told you they do plenty of things. Outback Spirit, that is going up to the range and up to the tablelands, and it takes you there to see all the lovely sights. There's heaps to do up there, such as going in at hot springs, seeing a real live crater formed millions of years ago. It's beautiful. There was an event going on today, but obviously they've just stopped for now. They'll be back once the sun comes out, as long as it doesn't get too soggy. I'll find out. I can't remember what the event was that they've got all of this for, but it's definitely worth coming down in the afternoon. Just enjoy the rain. So things why I say come down, stay at the pier, is you're close to everything. There's nothing that you can't do down here. You're always on video surveillance, which is awesome. So they'll find you all the time. It was just a little too wet to walk that way when I got the shoes on that I got. They're a little bit wet now. So this is our bus stop here, one of the many bus stops that we have. As I explained, we get people from everywhere coming here. Even the bus stop comes through from the airport and stops here as well. You got the vehicle charging stations here. There's about 2 or 3 of them where you can come charge your electric vehicle if you have it. So somebody's left their drink bottle there. They're missing a green drink bottle. Look, there it is. It's right next to a noisy bird. So the good thing about coming down here is there's always bins. In the line there's bins, solar charging stations, the cleanest toilets that you'll ever find are here all the time. They're always on camera so they know who knocks it up. You got the information center on the other side you enter. Always got, look at how many drinking stations there are. Filtered drinking stations. We've got plenty of bins, so please use them. They're not going to get used. And like I said, we always have the police here. Always listen to the lifeguards if you're coming to the lagoon. Just respect. It doesn't care how old they are. You just got to show respect. They're there to give you the right knowledge. Yeah, even if you have some knowledge, you just still got to listen to what they say. And especially if there was lightning around, you get out of the lagoon straight away. Don't argue with them, because there's just so much metal around this lagoon that when lightning comes, bam. But look at it, absolutely awesome.